Hello and welcome to another Educational Monday session. And today I have a very special January contribution for you guys to think about skills and how you can enhance those skills to build up your success. So, I'm sure a lot of this you guys are already familiar with, but sharpening those skills can really take you a long way in terms of what you can achieve and how successful you can become. So, what I want to do today is really introduce you to the skills and how crucial it is to achieve your personal and professional growth, because having good marks and completing a degree isn't enough to get a job in today's rapidly changing economy. So, embracing a mindset and learning and daily introducing yourself into certain abilities and skills can really bring you into a lot more success than just being knowledgeable in a specific field. Most of the recruiters today really offer training, and those trainings are those known as soft skills, and I'll go over that in a little bit to make your professional environment a little bit more suitable. So with that, a successful environment is really one that incorporates both soft and hard skills, and we'll talk about the role of each of them. So what's the difference between hard skill and soft skill? When you have both of those skills, you're really achieving success. And I want to differentiate those two. So first of all, soft skills. These are the non-technical skills. These are the skills that are driven by personality skills like etiquette. And these skills are transferable, which mean that once you learn them, you can transport them from one job to another. Some of these important skills are communication skills, and we spend a whole December with 4 different sessions on communication skills. So I highly encourage you to go back to my YouTube channel and find communication skill. Communication skill includes both verbal and nonverbal. In other words, it could be something that you say, but it could also be your body language. Computer skill is also one that's considered to be soft skill. Leadership skill, when you can lead, when you can gather resources and even coach and guide others towards a common goal. Teamwork is also an essential soft skill that can be acquired, and interpersonal skills, which relate to how you communicate with colleagues, with customers, how you inspire others, and also how you resolve conflict. So how you're becoming tactful. So again, communication skill we've spent in December, we talked about crucial conversations, how you handle those type of conversations. All of these can be acquired, and the way they can be acquired is through your own education, continuing growth. Hard skills are those that are teachable skills. So it can be very defined by something that's measured, like math, science, writing. It's something that you actually learn for. You learn that skill, you take a test, you get yourself knowledgeable in a specific field. So hard versus soft skill, really different, but both of them are very much necessary for your professional growth. So what is a skill? A skill is something that you know or can do. And I want you to take a moment to really assess what are your current set skills, and take a piece of paper and write down what kind of skills do you have that you consider to be soft skills, and what are your hard skills, which means what is your profession. So if you're a nurse, your hard skill is whatever has to do with your job being the nurse. If you are a teacher, your hard skill is the subject that you are teaching. Soft skill, on the other hand, are those that you are learning and develop throughout your different jobs, as I mentioned before. So take a moment and write down what are those skills that you're familiar with. After that, what I want you to do is really reflect on your experience and what are some things that you face, some challenges that you face because you have or because you lack a specific skill. And then identify those patterns so you can contribute yourself to more success. Again, it is very easy to acquire new skills by just learning. So you can gain those skills by acknowledging that you need to learn about them and then learn about those. So a thoughtful evaluation is really the first step that you would take to target skill development. Empower yourself to build on strengths and address the areas that you need to enhance. Very, very crucial to be able to learn and acquire new skills. We are, or we're supposed to be, lifelong learners. Once you finish a specific profession and once you do whatever you do in daily life, it doesn't mean that your learning stops. We should continue acquiring many skills throughout our lives. And the specific skills that I want to focus and I want you to focus your attention to are those soft skills that are constantly gaining your knowledge and allowing you to personally grow in your profession. So those set skills should really relate to a goal. And I want to give you this quote from Yogi Berra. If you don't know where you are going, you will end up someplace else. So before you even set up a specific skill or before you even learn a specific skill, figure out what your goal is. And we've talked about that in the previous live. Make sure you have your mission statement. What is it that you are going towards? What is it that you're trying to learn? What is the skill sets that you really want to know to be able to grow professionally? So something specific about the skill and what you want to acquire to improve. Once you break it down through the SMART goals, as we discussed before, those SMART goals will be your breakdown of the goals into the category. So regularly assess your progress, adjust the goals as you need, make sure that you celebrate achievement along the way, all that we covered in my previous live, and then clear, measurable goals that provide direction and motivation for continuous skill development. As we discussed in the previous live, your SMART goals should include goals that are specific, be specific about what your goal is, measurable, something you can measure and really work towards, achievable, don't plan too big of a goal if you know that it would be hard for you to achieve. So start small, relevant to the skill that you're trying to acquire, and time bound. Make sure you emphasize how far or when do you want to achieve that goal for effective goal setting. There are many different learning platforms. As I mentioned before, we are lifelong learners. We really should be lifelong learners. There are plenty of online courses, workshops, platforms, whether it's free or something that costs. Most um, resources that are available could be found for free on YouTube, something like a channel or some motivational speaker that you can follow. And those speakers will allow you to just learn a specific wide range of subjects that you are acquiring or want to learn. So there are many different diversity of courses. Remember that once you find a specific thing that you are looking for or something that resonates with you, that's the key, because then you can explore the different resources to actually tailor your learning and what you are trying to enhance in your journey. Books actually are great because books are a platform to learn from other people's mistakes or contributions. Books like Atomic Habits by James Clear, he provides different ways of creating habits, which is really what January month is focusing on. Create your habit. Mindset, the new psychology of success. That is also a very good book that provides the insight into your personal growth. I mentioned that before, and I also have a live on that book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. That is a great book that allows you to just follow very important. I find it as a life amusing or life important skills that you should follow. And also explore some TED Talks. There are a lot of different TED Talks that you can find. Platforms such as Skillshare, Khan Academy, they also have diverse amount of courses that don't cost you anything. So remember, once you find that platform that you are familiar and happy with, then just go with it. There are so many different platforms that are subscription based. I am subscribed to Achieve Today, which I love. It has great courses on different topics. Mastermind by Dean Grandiose. I spoke about them so many times, and I love the courses that he provides. Tony Robbins has platforms that I am part of them. And there's so many other platforms. Some of them, as I mentioned, they're paid, but you pay for the courses and for the enhanced learning that really provide you those skills that you need to grow in your life. Networking and collaboration. Network is really important. It builds a skill that you cannot learn anywhere else. It enhances your skill set through shared knowledge because other people know other things. You can learn from them. It also enhances your public speaking because you are creating this um, speech between those different professionals and gives you opportunities for mentorship and potential collaboration. It also fosters a supportive environment for continuous learning because networking includes those people that constantly want to grow professionally. And you will find a lot of similar-minded people that you would want to connect to. So engage in those communities and attend any event that you can to provide those mentorship or professional growth. There are definitely challenges, and common challenges include the fear of failure. We all are afraid of failing. We're all afraid to start something that may not be as good as we wanted it to be. We lack motivation because networking might take a long time. Networking might require you to wake up early or go to sleep later. It takes us from our comfort zone. Take that uncomfortable action and make sure that that action is what will bring you to your personal growth. Personal growth really often involve overcoming those obstacles. And resilience is really what very important to bring you up and keep you up. Share success stories, inspire others, emphasize that setbacks are really natural, and that's how we learn. This is our learning process. There is a potential benefit of all that. Once you overcome those challenges, you improve overall health, you enhance your energy, you learn, you enhance your mindset, your growth, and you find those people that you can learn from. So although fears are very common for all of us, and we all have certain fear or others, overcome them and take that uncomfortable action to be better at what you want to be. So this is a very short, informative lesson because there's so much more that interconnected to this particular topic of skill building. Part of the skill is really time management, which I already have done live on. Please go back and look at it. And procrastination, as well as communication skill. And there's so many different things that I've already spoke about over the past few months. So please go back to my YouTube channel, subscribe, share the videos, and comment if there's anything else that you would like to learn. I would love to hear what you have to say. And until our educational journey crosses again, always remember that learning is a gateway to a bright future. Enjoy your week and hoping to see you again next week.